Hi, Mattia. We're standing in front of a project you're involved with. It's called Precious Plastics. It is a machine. Please tell me what it is.
Hello, Philip. Thanks very much for this interview. That's a Precious Plastic machine. This is an injection machine, to be more specific. And this machine recycles plastic, basically. It's an open source machine that we've been working on for over 2 years. The project was originally started by Dave Hackens, which is a Dutch designer, and I've been jumping on for a year now. And I was working on the website and all the campaign, the launch campaign, to get as many people as possible to get to know about this machine so that they can start building the machine themselves.
Yeah. Tell us first, what does the machine do?
The machine, well, we have 4 different machines, to be fair. So there's a shredder machine that chops the plastic down into smaller bits so that they can be introduced into the 3 other machines that we have. So down to the pure basic of the machine is the machine melts the plastic down into a liquid form, and then we either press it into a mold or we basically push it through a chamber, and then it comes out as a stream of plastic that you can then process in different ways.
So this is a recycling project, first of all.
I would say it's a recycling process. We are something in between an open source project and an educational project, because we do not sell the machines, we do not sell products. All we do is we want to empower people to build the machine so that they can then recycle plastic themselves, create a small business, create a small movement in their own locality, and we are just very excited to see what they can do once they have the knowledge to get started in recycled plastic.
So what's the status right now? Is this a prototype? Is this a finished machine?
We are actually at version 2. So we had a first version 2 years ago. Then we have involved different specialists. We called in an engineer called Keys, and he's been working on this for over a year. So we have some professional engineer working on the machine. So at this stage, we are, I would say, over the prototype phase, and we are ready. We already launched the project, and we're just waiting for people to build the machines.
So if people want to build this, how do they get along? How do they find out about all that?
Well, they can go on our website called preciousplastic.com, and there we have a couple of pages where we explain what the project is about, what are our drives, why we're doing what we do. And then there's a learning section where people can see a whole series of video tutorial where we explain step by step in details how we can go about building the machines one by one. On top of this, we have a download package that contains all the information, CAD drawings, technical drawings, blueprints, everything that you need to get started and build the machines. And I am the living proof that anyone can build this machine.
So you built this yourself?
I'm a web designer, and I had no previous experience with engineering, building machines, or anything of that kind of.
What skills do you need to build this? I see welding, drilling, probably electronics. Tell us about that.
So we kept the machine as basic as possible so that anyone could access and could make the machine. So we didn't want to make it too complex, and we specifically wanted to make them easy to build, not only in Europe or the US or in more developed countries, but also in more underdeveloped realities where the skills are basic. So here, what you need is know how to weld and know really basic understanding of electronics. So that's really simple. There's no even need for soldering in there. It's just plug and play, really. And that's about it, really. Knowing how to drill a hole or two and plug it in is really simple, I would say. The idea, well, we provide 4 different machines. I would say the shredder is the one that you want to build in order to operate all the other ones if you want to make some kind of production. Today, I didn't have time to build the shredder, so I sat there for an hour chopping plastic. So you could technically do it by hand if you don't have the opportunity to build the shredder. But the shredder is the machine that runs behind all the others. On top of that, it's up to you and what kind of products you want to make, because each machine does a different product and a different output. So depending on the kind of project you have working on, or your plan, or your whatever you want to build, then you would build different ones. You can build them all, or you can build just 1 or 2. It's up to you. It's very open for interpretation and
And this is doing basically plastic molding injection.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. They're just it's basically like an injection molding machine used from all the major plastic industries. We just opened up the process, so we now understood how it works, and we created a machine that anyone can build pretty cheaply, I would say.
Yeah, good luck with it. I hope that a lot of machines find their way into the open and are being built. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers.